Would you like to tell them what we're doing today? No, that's not it. I told you what we're doing today. I gave you the script. You gotta say, doing a living room plant tour. Yeah, good job. High five. Woohoo! Okay, so this is my living room. Before I start this video, I should preface it with not a warning, but just a FYI. Obviously you can see I live right on the water. This is the Fraser River. I live in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. And yeah, sometimes there's like banging sounds out there and like rumbling sounds. I still don't know what that sound is, but you might hear it. And then birds are out. They're quiet right now, but it's almost spring. So yeah, you might hear some sounds from outside. I had to turn off the fan because all you could hear in the mic was like the blowing and it was really distracting. So I have to keep the window open because it's hot as balls in here. My pits are sweating. Okay, where do I want to start? I think I'll start over here because this is kind of the area that I photograph most on Instagram, and I get lots of questions about this shelf unit. This is the Wayfair Hickenbottom Itaggery shelf. The last time I checked, they didn't have this exact one anymore. But if you just search Itaggery shelf on Wayfair, you can find really similar ones that are not as expensive, because the last time I did check to see if it was available, it was like 3 times the price. So yeah, not cool. Okay, so I think I'll start down here. This is a Syngonium podophyllum modeled mojito. I don't know, I'll write the name on it. I just call it a mojito syngonium, which I know that's not right, but I actually got this cutting from a friend. I'm not a huge syngonium person, but I do love the variegation on this, and can't say no to a free cutting. So there's that, and then here I have a Monstera adansonii. I really struggle with these plants. I never really know what they want, but this one seems to be doing okay despite the fact the leaves are microscopic. In the back here it's my mom's. I got this for her. This is a watermelon peperomia. I don't know what the actual name is. I think it's like argyrea something. It's struggling right now because I have no idea how to take care of peperomias. And because of COVID, I haven't been able to go home. So yeah, I'm stuck with her plant. This here is a philodendron subhastatum. Next to it is a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And this one is just a cutting from a plant that I saved for a friend. And this one is just like a propagation that I somehow got to root because, I don't know, I really struggle with some of these tissue culture raffies, rooting wise. Next to it is a philodendron Brazil. Gosh, what's the name? Philodendron hederaceum Brazil. My brain, I haven't had coffee yet. My brain is not working. But yeah, this one was also struggling for a little bit because it was super root bound, and I decided to repot on a day where I was feeling very impatient, and I basically just chopped off all the roots. But it seems to be bouncing back okay. There was kind of a little bit of thrips damage, but I never found any thrips. Fingers crossed I didn't just jinx it. Behind it is a Philodendron mexicanum. And if you haven't seen one of these, the abaxials is where the party is at. Why is it so dark under here? Okay, hold on. I need to fix my settings. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, that's a Philodendron mexicanum, and then next to it is an Anthurium velenorum. Kind of had a weird fungal thing going on with it a couple weeks ago, which I think is why it has all these weird spots, but it seems to have stopped, thank goodness. Okay, going up here, this is a cutting of my, don't ask me what the actual name is, this is just my orchid cactus. This one gets such a bad rap for being like an old lady plant, but I think they're beautiful and the leaves feel magical. And I also have a cutting from it up here as well. They're just so like decorative, you know, and funny and wiggly. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Back here is a Scindapsus pictus exotica that I've moved to pon, and it's loving life out of soil. So happy about that. This is I think this is a rickrack cactus, but I might be wrong. I'll write the actual name of it. But yeah, this guy is growing like crazy. It's such a weirdo. This is a lemon lime maranta, aka prayer plant. Back there is the most annoying plant you'll ever meet in your life, Rhaphidophora cursiva. Like, look at this stupid little nub it's growing. And like this, I don't want to talk about you. This is, oh gosh. The last time I tried to take this off of my shelf, things came crashing down. That's awesome. I love this for me. So I'm gonna leave it. This is, where do I start with this? This was released at our local greenhouses here in Vancouver, and it was labeled as a Thai constellation, but as you can see, it is not a Thai constellation. I think this is just like a weird tissue culture experiment that they were like, all right, whatever, let's release it. And yeah, so I just call it a variegated monstera. It did have thrips, and if you've never seen thrips damage, this is what it looks like. It's pretty gnarly. But I think I got those under control. Here is a Dischidia oyantha, and that's also in pon. And then behind it is a floopy, okay, come on. Okay, I'll fix you later. Oh my gosh, I'm so clumsy. Okay, so that is actually a Scindapsus pictus silver splash. And then this is a Philodendron, really? Philodendron atabapoense. And then behind it is a booby cactus, aka, let's see if I can get this right, Myrtillo cactus geometrizans fukurukuri uzinboku. Bam, got it. Going up. This is a sad looking Begonia maculata whitey eye. It was very happy when I first brought it home, but truth be told, I probably should have left it at the store. I've got two plants here, still kind of learning the ways of begonias, but yeah, it's pretty cool. This is just a random succulent that I got from my friend downstairs. I don't know, I just like weird looking plants. I'm not huge into succulents, but this one was like really cute. Why are you having trouble focusing? It's so annoying. And then back here is a little terrarium of jewel orchids. And then this is a Rhipsalis spacifera. And behind it, this is a Philodendron peltatum. I don't know much about this. It looks very similar to a Philodendron mame and kind of a Philodendron soderoy as well. And it does not have ruffled petioles like a mame, because people kept trying to tell me that this is a mame, and it's not a mame. It's a peltatum. And then in front of it is another Brazil that I removed from that plant. Then next to it is a Philodendron 69686. And then this is a Begonia tamaya. And this is probably one of my new favorite plants. I just got this from my friend Erin, and I'll tag her. She's amazing. And then this is a Scindapsus pictus silver Yan. I think if I had to pick one Scindapsus to own forever and ever, it would be the silver Yan. Like, the variegation on these are pretty incredible. I always look forward to a new leaf coming out. Whoa, Pudge, you scared me. I need to cut because I'm out of breath for some reason. It's really hot in here. Just hold on. I'm back and I'm still out of breath, but I'm gonna try and get through this. It's really hot today. I'm like, I don't know. I think oh frick, I forgot to take my birth control. Okay, up here. Thank you, Pudge, for that contribution. This is a Hoya linearis. I propagated this from a teeny tiny little cutting and saved it from my sister's bathroom. And I've contemplated selling it so many times because I actually do have a big pot of linearis to take home from California. But I don't know. I feel so attached to this one. I feel like it's my child. Back there is some type of Ripsalis. I don't know exactly which kind, and I'm sure if you're watching this and you know what it is, you're probably screaming at the screen right now. This is a Philodendron bilietiae, and I've got another big one up there. And then behind it is a reverted Monstera Adansonii albo variegata. I've never owned a variegated Adansonii, but I did get that from a friend. This is, I think, no, wait, I'm thinking, this is my favorite Anthurium. Sorry, I was like going back and forth in my head between that and my dark form Forgetii. I still think that this is my favorite. I just can't resist a good strap. So this is an Anthurium vitarifolium. In my opinion, this is the least finicky, least high maintenance, easiest plant to acclimate to lower humidity. So if you're looking for a or if you're looking for an Anthurium and you've never owned one, I would start with the vitarifolium if you're into these straps. This is I'm gonna mess this up. This is a fern leaf cactus, I think. That is more Silver Splash cuttings. I had a huge pot of it and then I killed it. So now I've just got a bunch propagating all over the place. Already showed you this weirdo. And I feel like I should probably get up on a chair and show you what's there. So I guess be right back again. We are at the top shelf now. This is a Monstera deliciosa Brazilian common form. I can't put into words how much I love this plant. The pinnations and the fenestrations, it's just all so perfect. And it's hard to tell in video, but these are like really, really like firm. They're way more stiff than a regular deliciosa, and they're not as like that deep green color. Yeah, I love this. And then next to it is a Philodendron gloriosum. I actually have two up here. This is from North Shore Tropicals. I will tag her. And here we have a dead leaf coming in. Very sad. Behind it is a Philodendron mexicanum. I showed you the juvenile one on the bottom shelf. This one is a more mature specimen. And oh, under here is a Anthurium crystallinum. And why does that look thrips ridden? If you can't tell, I have thrips PTSD pretty badly. I'm gonna have to check that later. Okay, and then I think I showed you this already. This is a really mature Philodendron bilietiae. And I'm coming down because I'm very clumsy and I don't want to crack my head open. And then up here is another one of my pride and joys. This is a Philodendron Dean McDowell. And if you don't know what a Dean McDowell is, it's a hybrid of a Philodendron gloriosum and a Philodendron pustazanum. And then down there is just another Monstera and some kind of fern. Those are like filler plants. And then this is a fiddle leaf fig that I just inherited from a friend as a rehab, but I think it looks really cute. And the noise is my upstairs neighbor who is dropping bricks on the floor. I'm gonna move over to this corner, but it's really dark. I tried filming this before and like the lighting was just all off, so I'm actually gonna take everything out and then show it to you that way. But this is, if you've never seen it before, this is just like a cabinet unit from IKEA. If you don't follow my friend Robin, she runs an Instagram account page called IKEA Greenhouse Cabinet, and you can get like a bunch of ideas on how to rig your cabinet. And my camera is overheating. Okay, just stepping over the mess I just made. On top of the cabinet, I have my orchid cactus mother plant. Love this one. And then just some aquarium plants. And then in the south facing window, I have a Monstera albo that is pushing out a new half moon leaf. This is one of those plants that push out a half moon every other, and then a marbled one. So yeah, this one is a gem. It's not mine, it's my friend's. I'm just babysitting it. And then we've got a thirsty and sad looking Ripsalis over here. I think I need to change out this soil, but anyway, another Ripsalis. And then this one is a Madagascar dragon tree. Ow, ow, ow. I got this from my downstairs neighbor and friend, and he had the trunks braided, and I unbraided it, and it looks like a Dr. Seuss plant, and I'm obsessed. I actually repotted it as soon as I got it, and it almost dropped all of the leaves. I thought I had killed it, but it looks like it bounced back pretty well because it's looking really, really lush. Yeah, I think that's it. So, do you want to end this video, my love? What do you want to say? Do you want to say thank you for watching? And we hope you subscribe. And we hope you come back to watch our next video. Yeah? All right, let's give them a high five. High five. Yay. Bye.